I need my vehicles. I want my babies with me, Jaden and Kehlani. It's August 24th, 2025. Finally, no. All over again. This time around, I didn't get right. Okay. Yo me salvo the average. My dad knows that I love that kid before he was born. The aesthetic of it. So I'm sticking to that penalty bargain for raping me and telling him to your property. So I'm not like butthurt literally. It's like, boy, you're gonna suffer for stealing from me possibly and getting the waiver. Money. You're gonna be the one that's gonna be crying raped. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Those people that stay in my homes without my permission should kill themselves today. It's August 24th, 2025. In the meantime, you that you're watching me, you can get me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Go. Lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/app/Arlene Lorenzo. What else? I'm so bored right now. I can be tanning the I don't know. It's hard to tell nowadays. So it seems to be like a couple at a time. Let's just drop off. And I wonder if the person dropping them off is like the person that we know. I'm gonna get pizza or whatever grocery things if they didn't leave. I ate peanut butter or 3 or 4. Both of it 3. Because it kept saying that and then I remembered that I had to delete some upcoming videos on my laptop, and then it started streaming, so I did the same way. What is it? My phone? Anyways, I'm laughing at people. You can decapitate from the stocks. Same money is trying to deliver me to Androsaurus's penis so that I get raped by that leech. There's like tons of them. I saw 2 today. Here in Venezuela, guys. Ew, 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 ew. El mejor amigo de Margarita Correa y esa señora. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. That had I moved into public housing instead of Legends at Kitty Hawk, she would have trafficked me into David Lesmore, you know. Had I not taken myself to dance at Garden, she was gonna traffic me into David Lesmore raping me. No tengo un amigo. They're disgusting. They follow skirt, they're so gross. Ew, ew, ew. Si ya me violó y yo no lo quiero ver porque carajo ya vive aquí stalking me. Unless it's a coincidence. They confirm, they're like, no, 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 no te confías que estás en un de repente. Y como quieras te da la porque te dejan, pero they're sex addicts, they're porn addicts, you may be here against love. Look at those girls with a paycheck. Ooh, I'll attract friends right away. No, I don't need a friend with a paycheck. They were a uniform, most likely they picked their jobs for them. They wear some, it looks like a uniform, it may not be. It may just be a nice cotton shirt. And they think that one's gonna be like, Carmelita, vámonos a bailar el viernes, págame el outfit, págame el Uber ride, págame la comida. Que en una noche yo el que esté haciendo de prisionero para que mira sentir que si es el bartender, porque no hay clientes en la barra, con el bartender me voy a casar en un solo día para que él me mantenga. So te voy a salir de my first time living in an apartment alone and staying in a hotel. Check it. And they possibly raped him too. I'm a huge advocate of stupid. I don't know how these people get lured in by people. It may happen to me, nobody said. Because it's hard to believe as a Melanie, even though he's black. Brown skin, whatever. That one can meet someone at a bar or in school and get trafficked into sex slavery and human trafficking and extortion and terrorism. So it's not like that's also why organizations will continue to exist, because no one's immune to like possibly even that person that's having a bad day to take a set out on someone and needs to be deviated and be like, you're just having a bad day, you're not a bad person. So with like a few months or years of jail, we can get you back on track to who you were. Something triggered you, so we also want to find it out. So who's the culprit out there triggering you, so we can catch the bigger fish if it exists out there. So there's a whole process for that. So they thought that after I've always remembered that I'm just a rapist. Da un asco. In 2018, I said to myself that I wouldn't take myself to Central Library just yet. Or I needed a lot way more money to be able to stay. From them or Alex, if they were there trying to rape me or just hanging out and I ran into them. And they were trying to talk to me. So Converse it was, I don't need to know, you all know that was there at the Converse Library. I had a pleasant time. I took Jade and Kehlani several times. It was the closest library to Legends at Kitty Hawk 2, so it's not like an inconvenience either. What else? I'm having a great day, surprisingly, today, too. I thought it was going to even be more terrible. I never realized I'm the same person from earlier. It's a different kid. That's hilarious. I'm bored. I want to get myself pizza from a regular restaurant. So I thought that I would be like so bored. So bored this weekend without food, without internet, without electricity in my apartment, without social distance, without anything on me. There's a butterfly here. Did you see it? Super looking. Ooh, there's a really nice, what is it? Butterfly garden at mostly in Tampa. That was pleasant to watch. What else? I'm bored. Was there a difference in terms of insects being stronger on the inside versus outside? This after. I feel like outside there could be a sense. are controlled by pest control, but that's not necessarily true because there was a malacaron in my home. It was in my baby's name. I started finding it on Instagram. I would, I would I'm bored. I'm bored. I haven't ordered food from Uber Eats and have it delivered here. Put it here. Or if I don't know, I can just wait for someone today. What else? I need to reorder the keys for my apartment. I'm at least here until April 2026. And I already figured it out and considered no. That's still here during winter and I don't have electricity because I can't control when people give me money. I'll just sleep in the hallway. I won't die. Because there's air conditioner and there is, what is it, heater there. I'm bored. I want everyone that steals from me gets in the way of saving money to eat rat poisoning today. Kill them so city. It's August 24th, 2025. Hurry the fuck up. Get out of my house if you still say it. Without my permission. Kill yourself already. At 4 BMWs in 1999 that I didn't get to drive because of stages. The National Guard will pick up your body. Coordinated by Arlene Lorenzo, 1985, age 4. One can suspect no one will go through killing themselves because they're that disgusting. They don't live, they just exist to pester people. Those people that I grew up around for the most part. But it could be hundreds, it could be thousands, it could be millions because I don't know everyone that first out there. Is the plague. Oh, I read about that. I'll share about it on Facebook. I posted it on the 26th. So, it could be millions of people, but there's National Guard here in the United States, and then there's government that collaborates with the United States all over the planet. It could not be just in the United States. And usually the first few hours are critical for public health. Like with good people killing themselves. Pero what have I done? 5 años de la letanía of like this is a hate crime towards me, specifically my family of origin, listed with the names of who it is, while explaining to Jada and Kehlani how much I love Jada and Kehlani so that they don't hurt themselves. For me explaining that my family of origin for the most part hates me and Jada and Kehlani. What else? So I can't rush. Though for the most part, like if I saw, I'm actually a housewife all the time. Figures back. If they eat so low and kill yourself, I'm not gonna kill myself over that. But some people could have taken it personal, but I don't know how much damage emotionally my family of origin, for the most part, their relatives and neighbors and colleagues have done to people by trying to take them hostage. What else? It's a very healthy country. I'm just here enjoying the weather, the breeze, good food. It's a little bit sunny. There's cars passing by. There's people walking safely. There's personal property on the outside of some apartments. There's a church nearby. I think people attended today. And here, what else? Speech impaired and appalled and in disbelief that those people that are around still want to rape me, and now they want to rape Jada, and now they want to rape Kehlani. And I avoided breathing. about how they want to raise me and how they want to raise Jane and how they want to raise Tony. I prefer to raise anything that they said to me. It was because they forced me to read it through email, through my GoFundMe campaign too. They sent me phone messages through there. They sent me messages through Facebook Messenger. The contact form on my website, only my family, or for the most, for their relatives and their neighbors are that girls, towards the website, towards art, because they see that as time that one didn't allow them to rape one, so they don't buy art. They're disgusting. Le dan la envidia. They count stitches. No, Visconsi, they count stitches. Entonces, ¿cuántas horas le tomó bordar esto? Y no me dejó violarla. No le compren arte que no me dejó violarla. No nos dejó violarla, no nos dejó violarlo. No nos dejó violarlo. That's how they speak their songs. Yo creo que Andrew Suárez te mató with my face, but I chop, hurry up, fuck up, every time, Andrew Suárez, El Anthony Capizano said should shoot himself today and kill himself. I should eat a pound of rat poison for every night that he stayed in my home without my permission. And or he should film Wednesday, an adult Wednesday, with rat poisoning and eat it all at once. For having celebrated Jaden Kilonino being born when I was in my late teens, when I'm still menstruating. I'm still menstruating. Two people are watching through your like this goes. Arlene Lorenzo should give rat poisoning a bag for every time that she stayed in my home was without my permission. Arlene Lorenzo should eat a sack of rat poisoning and kill herself today for every time that she's drugged me and had people rape me. Just because they were Facebook friends with me doesn't mean they were friends. Just because they were invited themselves into my home household that you know that for real. I'm like, what is this? My college, my university that when I'm in college I'll experiment with. Was so bad that I missed the orgy in my own home that night she was there, no? Forget had it been just people that behaved, maybe I would have enjoyed it. That poor girl, they sold me to her as if I was gonna be a short sleeve. So she's like, hi, and I'm like, no, like that. But I understand, like I wouldn't ever make you feel bad about it because these people that rape, steal, and murder those orgies, and then they're like, they was here, and it's like the real deal, and they're like, what is this? What else? 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 Danongasco. So when Facebook wasn't released in my late teens, Mark Zuckerberg said, we're not ready. Arlene doesn't have her own bedroom. My home's been stolen from me already. When that happened, so I couldn't be me. What else? So she said, well, maybe I can release it. Maybe it can be released after she gets married, has the kids. It's gonna be that color burgundy, blood everywhere if her siblings visit her. And that's exactly what happened. I had a cute little apartment. I had Pinnacle Mountain View in Layton, Utah with a yard. It was so pretty. It was like, yeah, everything. Because I think West Elm didn't do it. Edgar and I drove to Los Angeles. and bought IKEA furniture. I got to fit a bed there, a futon. I already had a set of sofa with a love seat and a table. I think. No, I got a table too. A dining table that I ordered online. Oh, I ordered some pieces online. I paid or to the couch. It was those days when I was like, the shipping was so much more than the actual pieces, but so satisfying to pay. Maybe I wanted an ice cream for that second purchase. And I love doing that. Like, I love shopping in the store and in person. And I bought road trip. So I got to see some beautiful mountains. We stopped like at a resting stop. There were places where we bought food. Where did we stay? We stopped in Las Vegas. It was like 7 hours from Utah where we lived to Vegas. So we drove that entire day. I think I ate a Jack in the Box for the first time during that road trip. What else? 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 But it was a road trip, so it was fun. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So my siblings, along with my parents, visited, which was just my parents. And I felt so violated that my siblings were there. Ugh, they're so gross. I felt so bad for my parents. I'm like, well, I asked them to stay in their own apartment, but I don't want them to be like their own home. Like, no one should be forced to flee their own home. Like I was by those leashes that steal from me, including my siblings. So I didn't want to do that because then that comes with regret. Then the parents are like, ah, one Christmas, I've been here stuck living in this apartment for 10 years. I wish you had never suggested it, and that's sort of thing. And mom was like, well, I didn't mean you to be so close to me. And they get angry because they think that then they move because one needed them. So they get offended too. I've witnessed that happen. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. So yeah, when it was on Facebook already, most of my furniture was burgundy. I did buy some pillows from Target, so that it was a tealish color, so I wouldn't remember. I wouldn't forget. And I have a home assistant stolen from me. What else? Just kidding. I never brought up to a girl like, ew, these leashes are soft. I don't acknowledge them. I don't include them in my life ever. And I saw Mark Ruffalo's Instagram profile earlier as I was about to post on Instagram. And I don't talk to those people privately because they're going to tell me, but why did you add me? Knowing that I specifically told you, do not add me because I don't want to become a target of those leeches. It's my amnesia. He was explaining that. That's why there's no backlash either of publicly him saying, but why did you add me? At least for now. Okay, that's how my amnesia works. It's like, oh, I know something. What is it again? And then months later, you're like, oh, this person specifically said that I should have. Oops, I already did, but it's my amnesia that works that way. What else? What else? What else? I went to see Nelly's tweet an entire bag of rat poison and kill herself today. They sell it at Home Depot. They sell it at ferreterias. They sell it at Walmart. Amazon.com possibly has it. What else? What else? What else? What else? 2 people are watching. I missed it. going to be shopping with Jaden Kayla today, except Lisinales steals my money, gets into emergency money, para que Bianca sea la que busca. Ahora Bianca son unos lazos, nos imaginamos, ¿no? Mejores que los que yo hago. That's why they try to take one hostage. It's like, ay, mira, sí, trabajo, ay, no tienen dinero. Ay, mira esos lazos que están haciendo, más lindo que lo que tú hacías. Y mira esos, eso, vendido como 27 hoy nada más. Y tú lo dejas en distinta. They do preamble, se hacen friendly, ya te visitan a uno en la casa. For when one runs out of money, se creen que one isn't gonna confide in them. If I'm poor and that leech was in my house, it's most likely that leech is stealing from me. Why would I become friendly with her? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Sarah Francis should shoot herself today. She hasn't already. And kill herself today. Missy Francis should give up personally and kill herself today. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Did she get cancer because Sarah said she won't budge? She's not letting me rape her. She's not asking me to introduce her to friends. She's a woman, Misty. We're gonna get to that penalty. Sometimes it happens at her. They start freaking themselves. Woo! She should have already had that. But I didn't get chemo. I didn't get the chemo with her. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? No. They're disgusting. They're thunder. Kayla Barnes should eat a pound of rat poison for every time that she stayed in my home without my permission. If I was 34, 25, shop, hurry the fuck up. Kill yourself. Her kidneys are invading her passive. She does some drugs this morning. She said, well, we're getting I didn't suggest reading. So my brain must have picked up everything. And that she was talking me. And usually I suggest reading her. What else? I mean, if it were a stranger that says something, so I suggest reading her. Not to her. But anytime that should eat a bag of rat poison, it was gonna be funny enough for every time that she's invaded my privacy. I want to eat pizza. What else? I am bored. Ew. They've been playing freeze. Let's pretend they're at least 2 years. I'm gonna date with the guy that I didn't even want to see ever again. That all those leeches that I grew up around say, I haven't. And just a brother that's like 18 years old. That's so short-lived. Very beautiful, very pretty. That he took me out to the beach and he dancing. At that age, that's much appreciated if it was genuine, but I feel like they were trying to force him to have that relationship with me. Just based on me being like, oh, he's so pretty. So I gave him like all the space that he needs, and he never pursued me. So definitely, they were possibly trying to force him to have a relationship with me just based on that I find him very attractive. What else? I'm bored. I waited Central Market today. I already took a nap earlier. Did Natalia Soda should eat a bag of rat poisoning for every time that she stayed in my personal without my permission? very pink and like. I do that all the time. Like, my guy's over there. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna have sex with them. The girl from the Department of Homeland Security, they forced me to rape her. No, decades ago she was trying. She's really pretty. What else? What else? What else? What else? And Andrew got mad, beat me up because he hadn't had sex with him. I was young. I was in someone's home and she was there and she instigated that I have sex with her and she most likely felt raped if she was a child. Or she's not a good person, you know, I don't need to find out. And then Andrew, I don't know where he came from, or Andrew, I guess, on the part I don't want to, was angry at me because he had not had sex with her. They're just disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. They're so gross. What else? 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 I'm bored. I don't eat pizza or review Blue Grocery. They think that these are scandals. Como te veía, wow, or pastor. Like Arlene slept with a Homeland Security person to be on the cover of the newspaper. I'm gonna have to be hiding where I have. Embarrassed. I shouldn't feel embarrassment because I'm not the perpetrator. And when has my family of origin, for the most part, while I've been alive, not raped? So it's like they can't be on the news every day. Like, Lorenzo le peleó a Wadi. Entonces, Ginny Lorenzo Suárez ahora va a violar, de camino a violar a Albert Suárez. Y Albert Suárez acaba de llegar de violar a Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. Y Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo se está riendo de Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. Porque Arlene no tiene novio, porque Marilyn Ginny Yaritza y ahora le roban el dinero. Entonces, literally, they wanted to be like a baby friend. Cornar. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, 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 ew. They're very less than those for the most part. Claudia Gabriela Martinez Surya should leave the home she's with Jay and Kehlani and Igor kill herself today with poisoning. They sell at Home Depot, they sell at Amazon.com. Doesn't she have her own? Her kid Andrew can kill himself if he's a terrorist. They even assign my kid a stepbrother so that I don't seek the death penalty for them. Na, 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 na. Oh, I got my fingernails today. I should have filed them in effort. What else? 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 I want Jandel Malavet to shoot himself today and kill himself today. His mother can kill herself today. She steals from me and gets in the way of mercy. This is so much fun. My bus stamps get deposited tomorrow. So if I don't have money for a bus pass at least, I'll be heading to Juliana's Groceries. So I don't have to inconvenience be a bus driver and asking for a free ride to the grocery store. I'll get bread, I'll get peanut butter, I'll get pudding, I'll get fruit, I'll get applesauce, I'll get chips. I'm getting an ice cream most likely, just to make it a fun experience. Perception is everything, it's what I think of myself. I'm gonna shop at Nike at the quarry tomorrow. 3 people are watching for. I like this stuff. On a vehicle tomorrow. On a Lexus RCF. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. Andrew Suarez should shoot himself today and kill himself today. Albert Suarez should shoot himself today and kill himself today. That girl got raped, no? By people that were hoping to make Andrew mad that he had not had sex with her. Or Albert. Possibly. What else? What else? They're a joke. They're so gross. They're pathetic. They don't know what sex is. They have kids and everything. Ew, whose home was it? You know, Nereida Galicia's relatives, no? Or Nereida Galicia's home. Que home si ellos no tienen nada. That's why they don't show anything on Facebook. Porque unless there was an honest gift given to them, I know everything that they have. Da un asco. Ew, 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 ew. In the meantime, lopsided love. I'm a master artist. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I know how to teach. And I don't want. And I feel happy when I see something and say, wow, it's so good. Like I pictured it, but I didn't create it. What else? I love, and I can do that. That is. I can retire now. I can retire now. I'm bored. I am bored. They thought that because Margarita Correa did a trial run me, se metió un problema con la policía porque that's Margarita Correa. Had sex with Andrew's half brother, no. La violaron, le robaron el furniture en Jerusalén. No. They think that because they had her be dependent on Carver Library, I think it was her, to get pads for her period and food or begging money, begging people for money. That after the Carver Library was closed, they anticipate that I would have killed myself this weekend without being able to have pads for my period there, without having internet there, or people to see or something to do, or that I wouldn't even have shower today because the nearest library is closed. So the nearest knowledge center. They're playing Barbies with real life people. They're so disgusting. So they anticipate. They're like, well. Si tiene mi marca, esto se convierte en vegan completamente. My parents used to take me to Plaza Las Americas when I was little. I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico. My dad used to take me to Kika's Catering to eat breakfast Sundays. Outside of my parents' home? After church, a lot of people stop at Panadero Hagway. My dad visits still every morning to get fresh bread. What else? 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 My dad said once that he's gonna kill me because he has to travel planet before his death. For real. Pero why hasn't he? Porque Andrés Suárez is a terrorist. Un pester. Es como si él estuviera en todos lados y no está en todos lados. Un asco. He's the terrorist. I wanted to find myself a boyfriend, and I didn't take myself to network. And there's people, comerciantes, that would have given me money, not only because they don't want to be on the internet. So for real, a lot of people are like, I'll just give her money because I don't want to be on the internet. But somehow that shit makes me happy. And I don't plan to use it, but maybe it's now that it's available. What else? And it's still innovation to some. Porque de then like, okay, well, Amazon.com, I just made a trip to el dominio a comprar allí. True story, possibly for some. What else? So I didn't take myself to the library back then when I was a teen. What else? I miss Jaden. I miss Simone. Ziri is not tired of hearing about my sex life, but they keep crafting a plan. Que si me desnudo bailando de la mañana, que tú ves, se mejor que Ale. Ew, esa tipa puti puerta, she stalks me just to rape whoever I've had sex. Es un asco y ya se va y se ofrece a sí mismo. Ew, yo no entiendo cómo ella puede ser eso. Da un asco. Ella se pensaba que me iba a reclutar a mí, que yo no me recuerdo que ella se quedó en mi casa sin mi permiso, que me robaba mi vehículo, mi dinero. Ella se cree que yo estaba en Facebook trying to get her attention. Cuando yo brincó un trampolín, ¡lo que mira! ¡Arlene, lo que mira! ¡Ay, qué bueno que te vieron! ¡En la noche! What else? Dan un asco. Después lloriqueando de que si Bebo la había dejado por alguien, bla, bla. Me ordenaba otra chapada que me voy a poner gorda porque ella no tiene problema con él, que como que no me diga nada, no confío en mí. No sé sincero, pero nena, como que no sé sincero contigo, como que solamente te contestó acerca de Irán. What else? Da un asco, es una basura. She's the worst guest at an orgy. She thinks that because I saw her naked that I need to finish the job. Es un asco. So she's had people drug me and rape me. Es puerca. Ella me odia y me quiere by her side every day. Es un embarrassment. She's disgusting. ¿Qué carajo tengo que estar yo haciendo al lado de ella si ella me odia? Why would I want to spend time with alguien que me odia? Y porque I'm prettier and smarter than her, richer. Lo que pasa es que ella de esa manera lo confesó. Olvídate del dinero, que me olvide del dinero, que se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Ginny Gendaliris ahora se mate with rat poisoning today. A bag for every time that she stole my vehicle without my permission. What else? Na, 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 na. Iram Juicy. Oh, that one too. Iram Ramirez should shoot himself today. If he steals from me, gets annoyed. As raping me, drug me, so I don't know who's raping me. I don't want to find out either. They recorded too. And they want to be like, pero Arlene, no te recuerdas cuando éramos novias. Huh? Do you think that I'm that stupid? Just because they wish amnesia and Alzheimer's onto one doesn't make it happen. I want Joanna Vargas to shoot herself today, kill herself today. They sell guns on Cabelas. Walmart sometimes has them. What else? Like CSA should shoot herself today. Que asco. Tan irresponsable traer eso al mundo y luego dejarla así como un animal suelto violando a la gente. Nangasco, they're disgusting. They're embarrassing. They're shoulders. What else? What else? What else? What else? Arlene Lorenzo should shoot herself today. Kill herself today. I'm bored. I am bored. What else? I want a vehicle tomorrow. I want a vehicle tomorrow and a Lexus RTF for myself tomorrow. What else? What else? What else? Zion Baker should shoot himself today. Zion Baker can kill herself if, as an adult, she's a terrorist. I'm starving. I don't need for food. I want everyone that gets into emergency meant to kill themselves today with not poisoning. Hurry the fuck up. I want to eat at first watch. Tomorrow. Daniel Malaya should shoot himself today. Kill himself today. Katie Leon should shoot herself today and kill herself today. Anna Brick should shoot herself today and kill herself today. Ana Villa Gomez should shoot herself today and kill herself today. He invited me to the casino and went over all those leeches together trying to rape me. That I drink alcohol excessively, no? So they thought that I would get drunk and that I would give them opportunity. Erica Gardner can eat rat poisoning today. I did visit, but with Aiden. I'm like, oh, I didn't see you guys. No, I may have. Like I think they visited on a Friday, and I visited on a Saturday. Several times, more than once at least. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Damasco. Ew, ew. And then they want to do a comparison if I had assisted. And they would have taken a picture and then they would have put a side by side of how they all look with Andrew metido en las nalgas de ella, y Alvin mamándole el toto, y Yandel mamándole el cuero, y David Ledesma poniéndole el pene encima, y Liam Baker encima de ella también. And then they want to terrorize one and be like, ha ha ha, you love Dick so much and you could have spent your time with Dick and instead you were with us. Huh? Anyways, what Starbucks store is going to be Utah? I'm going to stay with Data and Kaylani in Layton, Utah for 6 months and in Salt Lake City for 6 months, possibly consecutively. That could be fun. And visit Station Park while living in both places. There's an Alberta right now in Ogden, Utah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyway, Sunset Stanley should chop off her head today with a guillotine. Isn't she like into cross? Where do they sell those? Office Depot? Awesome. Andrew Suarez could shoot himself today and kill himself today. Danielle Brace should eat rat poison and kill herself today. David Edison should shoot himself today and kill himself today. Liam Baker should eat rat poisoning today and kill himself today. Erica Gardner should eat rat poisoning and kill herself today. Kelly, I can't remember her last name, should eat rat poisoning and kill herself today. Christine Peterson can eat rat poisoning and kill herself today. What else? Anna Villalobos couldn't shoot herself today and kill herself today. Leona can eat rat poisoning and kill herself today. Albert Suarez can shoot himself and kill himself today. Yandel Malvez should kill himself with a gun today. And Anthony Capisano should eat rat poison and kill himself today. I was there at work. I didn't remember that they were there. I'm like, because Gary and I share the home. And I'm not a welcome guest that I don't want it because he and I define monogamy, he and I. But I'm not a monogamous type either. So I said, I'm just gonna get a part-time job. It was like really close to my apartment, that city office. In Layton, it was close to the mall too. There was a Chick-fil-A at the mall. Or there is a Chick-fil-A at the mall. So I'm like, if I'm on, I can shoot what I What else? And my kid was born. It was after my kid was born from playing too much chicken. But in Roseville, it was like kind of like there was no McDonald's in Roseville, possibly. Was there McDonald's in Roseville? I started ordering him a salad, but now he orders the mac and cheese. So it's good for kids. It's not just available for kids. Oh, that's lovely. And I had been told that. YSL in Roseville, possibly. After me living there, they didn't hang on me. Especially if I had a girl. And then Chick-fil-A, adults mac and cheese. What else? So anyways, so there was a Chili's nearby, so I did Chili's after work with myself. I ran into Gap, grabbed like, tried one on and grabbed like 13 different sizes so that I wouldn't be stopped there by the people that worked there. Possibly he had warned me that those people would be there trying to rape me. That would be his friends. Andrew Suarez is so gross. Y Andrew Suarez is so gross. Y Anthony Capistano is so gross. Y Alex Suarez is so gross. Y David Ledesma is so gross. And Liam Baker is so gross. So I would just try one on and then grab everything, jeans and more than one size. I got more jeans that year. American Eagle just because of the short length. I really like the style of it. It's newish to me than Gap. So I was at a crossroad between American Eagle and Gap that year for the most part. And then with the occasional visit to Nordstrom. Over in Fashion Valley. What else? So I really got a job just to distract myself, not to be around those beaches. I cried almost every day. It's on camera, they recorded. I cried almost every day while working there at those beaches. He can celebrate anniversaries with mi primo segundo que me roban todo mi casa, mi dinero, mi vehículo, y la llevan ahí por ahí. Home without once for me. Besándose y tocándose, trying to rape one. That's what they have. Still? Ew, they're so disgusting. They can both kill themselves. Tracy and Chona, they're disgusting. Ew, those people are so gross. I didn't seek out to meet them. That's why I don't keep them as friends. Janet Hurtado Rios couldn't shoot herself today and kill herself today. Kristen Estrada should kill herself today. Carlos Estrada should kill himself today. Isaiah Estrada can shoot himself if he's a terrorist assault. I don't give a shit about these people. They're not a part of my life. Ew, si Andrew se cree que a mí me va a doler si te das los switches. Ew. Tipo cuero. Was that him terrorizing me through YouTube a few days ago? That Calvin account y no tiene otra cosa que hacer con su huevo que matarse. Ew. He's disgusting. Pérdida de tiempo más, and then he has like a legal prostitute cheerleader, like, yeah, maybe I have a profile, like, yo te hubiese contestado yeah. ¿Qué carajo le pasa a esa gente? Ew. Son una gente infantil asquerosa. Ew. They're worse than children. They're so gross. De que a cual profiles de contestar así, yo te apoyo en eso, como tu esposa. ¿Ah? Ew. They're so gross. Anyway, I'm gonna check my inbox and I never received money because I want pizza today. on a date with Baker that day. And then they were screaming at me in high school that how they are not attend a sleepover when it was an intervention for me trying to turn me into a lesbian. They're very girls de que ella no me conviene, huh? I chose to have kids with Edgar since I was like 2 or 3 years old. And I kept that promise. What else? When I saw him in high school, I didn't even remember who it was. Like, I want to get with this kid right now. So they prey onto them. They steal one's homes, one's vehicles. By 19, I had 4 BMWs that I didn't get to drive. Joanna Vargas was like, yo te mamá el pene del carro de ella. Me lo un asco. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Yo quiero que Joanna Vargas se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Marilyn González Soto se mate hoy. Hurry the fuck up. I need my homes, I need my vehicles, my money. Get the fuck out of this planet. You're disgusting. What else? 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 I'm bored. I don't even know if the FBI took away the homes from them. Or stealing them from me. I'm not gonna go on. What else? What else? Gigi and the ladies on so sorry should eat a bag of poisoning for every time that she stay in my home without my permission. Andrew Suarez should kill himself today with 12 bullets. Isn't that almost the amount of times that he's raped? And it's just a guess. What if it's taking him so long to kill himself so that people can give me money? Okay, he's getting in the way of people gifting me money, no? By putting guns to people's heads. And by stealing from me, then he needs to put himself 12 bullets in his body. Maybe I'll help him. And chop, chop, get the fuck out of this planet, you fucking asquerosidad. What else? 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 Dan un asco de todo que se iban a pasar la bola. Miren, como si yo fuera la bola. Que yo iba a estar lloriqueando con David Ledesma, yo malo. Entonces David Ledesma was going to be a player and rape me. And then Liam would be like, don't listen to that David Ledesma guy. Look what he told me about you in writing. And then yo me iba a pasar estos últimos 5 años de David Ledesma, a Liam Baker, a Andrew, a Albert, así, lloriqueando con cada uno y ninguno sirve. Si ninguno sirve, why am I going to be with them? Ellos no se dan cuenta que ellos tienen el label de que no sirven. Yo no soy bruta. They think that because I didn't have a set of grandparents while growing up that I'm dumb. They're stupid. So gross. Ew. Andrew Suarez should shoot himself today, kill himself today. Albert Suarez can eat rat poisoning and kill himself today. Alex Suarez should eat rat poisoning 1 bag for every time that he stayed in my home without my permission. Desenia Ramon Feliciano should eat 1 bag of rat poisoning for every time that she stopped in my parents' home, honked the horn of her vehicle, and mocked me for not taking el Antonio Capizano ese on a date. Esos tipos son cueros, no son ni hombres, y esas tipas se embarran por ellos. They don't know what a man is, and then they're stalking me. Y se mudaron a mi casa sin mi permiso, because they're like, cuando el esposo aparezca, yo lo quiero ver a él. Entonces, eso sí va a ser un hombre, y yo se lo voy a quitar. So, ellas y ellos se mudaron a mi casa. My personal homes, they steal my personal vehicles, they steal my money. So that when I get married to someone or someone's and those people happened to? Why would I give people my address of where those leeches stay? They think that I'm gonna send people there and then they're gonna be there sin camisa si son hombres o en baby doll. Y que mi esposo se va a enamorar de él o de ella porque ellos van a estar en mi casa. Y mi esposa va a llegar allí buscándome a mí, no me va a encontrar, pero lo va a encontrar. Y ellos tienen competencia de quién tú crees que ganará. ¿Será Yesenia Lorenzo? ¿Será Yesenia Román Feliciano? ¿Será Liris Lorenzo Suárez? ¿Será la prima de Liris Lorenzo Suárez que tampoco vale algo? ¿Será Margarita Correa? So they fight over who stays in the house. They're like, no, this is 4th of July weekend. I'm sure that she has a husband here. And he's gonna be traveling to Puerto Rico, and he may find a house, and then I'm gonna be here, so I stay my own. Still, dan un asco. Yo quiero que Ginny Liris Suárez se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Joana Vargas se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Yesenia Ramírez Lorenzo se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Yesenia Román Feliciano se mate hoy. Ana Elba Suárez should shoot herself today. Kill herself today. Dan un asco, son una basura de gente, son una porquería, no sirven. I'm bored. Dan un asco. They're stupid. They're so gross. Ivor Suárez should shoot himself today and kill himself today. I want pizza today, never mind. Should he not poison and kill himself today? Merida Alicia should shoot herself today, but every time that she laughs at me, un tiro. Does the FBI and the Department of Justice take special orders? They're like, okay, we're Merida Alicia. Un tiro por cada vez que se río de metralleta cuadro de ya la vez. There, dead. Porque I'm tagging the FBI in this post. What else? They think they know who one is in love with. They think they know one's needs are. They think they know who one wants to have sex with. They get in the way of one reproducing babies. Edwin Acevedo should shoot himself today. Wanted to show me how I know David is messed up. A ver si me violaban con David es más still dan un asco. And then because one doesn't agree, then they want to mock with me. Henry Acevedo should shoot himself today. His kids can kill themselves today. If they're terrorists, Aita can shoot herself today. I don't know her name. I don't need to. What's the gun? I said Luis Acevedo should shoot herself today and kill herself today. When Marisa Acevedo should eat rat poison and kill himself today. Yesenia Gonzalez Acevedo should eat rat poison and kill herself today. El Anthony Capasano should eat rat poison and kill himself today. Ese tipo es una basura. They're so disgusting. I'm bored. They're playing Barbies with real life people. They're rapists, they're murderers, they're thieves, they're invaders. Son una mierda. They thought that there would be feedback. They thought I would expose every fucking boyfriend that I've been on for rights to steal it from me. And they're like, sí, maestra, se lo va a robar. Dice con toda la amiga, fucking novio. If I don't have money, I don't have a home, and I don't have vehicles porque todos me lo roban. Esa basura que I grew up around. They think that I'm just to satisfy a need. I don't have a need for a boyfriend anyways. Or a girlfriend anyways. They think I'm gonna illegally prostitute myself like they do. Just for apariencias, like look at me, so desirable. I'm fucking desirable as I am. I don't need to prove that I illegally prostituted myself. ¿Quién carajo se cree que son esa gente de decirme lo que yo puedo hacer en mi vida o no? Dame un asco, I don't even talk to them. On purpose. They're disgusting. Just because we're Facebook friends doesn't mean that we're friends. Con que yo añadiera de Yesenia, me acabo de borrar de ahí. So that's why I didn't let them both on Facebook. It's what I thought. I mean, should I add it on Facebook? And then if I know where I already have Yesenia as a friend on Facebook, so I'll remember her to see that I'm different. What else? 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 They're an embarrassment. Jaira looks like she shoot herself today. And kill herself today. Joyce Rodriguez should have got poisoned and kill herself today. Leslie Munoz should have got poisoned and kill herself today. Jorge Munoz should have got poisoned and kill himself today. Hurry the fuck up and kill yourselves already. I need my homes, my vehicles, and my money ASAP. I wanna eat pizza for myself today. And I don't have money. I wanna take JD and Kehlani shopping with me, and I don't have money. Don't asco, they're so embarrassing, they're so gross. Ew, 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 ew. And I was gonna shoot herself today. I don't need to know how she knows David is my intimately and he raped me and showed her my vagina picture. She can kill herself today. Dan un asco esa gente, son una basura. It gets like an orphan. It's so sensitive. That's why these death penalties haven't been assigned this yet. Porque Edgar has to be mentally, emotionally prepared to see his own mother die, and his brothers and his sister and his dad for being leeches and him being young and his family, and it wasn't that killed him. So it's very sensitive because his mother's trying to kill him to keep his wealth. True story. Ew, ew, ew. However, if Edgar's parents, Edgar's siblings die, it's not that Edgar killed them for wealth. So he may be a little bit sensitive that he wouldn't want them to get the death penalty, and that it looks like Edgar killed them just for wealth. I'm not Edgar's spokesperson, so I'm saying the death penalty for Edgar steals from me, steals from Dan, steals from family. However, Edgar may have immunity. And I haven't starved, but I haven't eaten what I want to eat, so I don't like him either at this moment. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't take my son on a vacation and I don't have money. I don't take Jaden him on a vacation and I don't have money. I'm bored. I am bored. What else? 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 Where's Arlene Lorenzo? She should himself today. Kill himself today. Marica's wife should shoot herself today and kill herself today. I don't need to know how intimate she is with David Ledesma. Those people have kids. Yeah. It's so evil that we're from Jamaica se pueden matar if they're terrorists. They're so gross. They're very big. Esta gente para nada más por la apariencia. Ew, and there's no such thing as por la apariencia. People know for the most part how disgusting they are, and they continue being disgusting for so long that they become a household name of that guy is so disgusting. That girl's so disgusting, you know. They're embarrassing. Arlene Lorenzo should shoot himself today and kill himself today. Jennifer Lorenzo should be back with and kill herself. Qué bueno que le dio cáncer y no se murió. I saw that from Facebook post. I think it was Elisa posted it. Or she was posted it on Facebook. That she had cancer. Y no se murió. Ya está muerta. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. Isabel Rios should shoot herself today and kill herself today. Ronaldo Ceballos should shoot himself and kill himself today. Jorge Ceballos should eat poison and kill himself today. Arlene Lorenzo should shoot herself and kill herself today. Isabel Muñiz should shoot herself today and kill herself today. Emanuela Severo Muñiz stays in my home without my permission, wants to show me how intimate he is with David Ledesma. He can shoot himself today and kill himself. That's a waste of space. That's a waste of space. Dan un asco a esta gente, ni que David Ledesma fuera el único mexicano que hay en este planeta, Mario Guajardo. Dan un asco. Ew, they cling on to people like, this is our Mexican boy, this is our Mexican boy. Because they're trying to kill everyone in the planet, so they cling on to just one. And then they're like, wait, but there's this other Mexican that doesn't look like David Ledesma, so if we were going to preserve something Mexican as tacos, do we preserve like just David Ledesma as the only Mexican? Entonces David Ledesma quiere matar a Mario Guajardo, David Ledesma quiere matar a Jerry Garcia. Still, to be like the only Mexican in the planet, gente. Y Gaby está así. Cuando alguien me va a mamarse porque she's so sexy. Dan un asco. That was decades ago. They're so gross. Ew. Still with this shit 20-something years later. Ew. Carolina tries to shoot herself today and kill herself today. Sonia Lorenzo meant to shoot herself today and kill herself today. Chelsea Brewer should shoot herself today and kill herself today. What else? What else? What else? What else? Sarah Wilson should eat rat poison and kill herself today. She's so disgusting. Amber Megan can shoot herself today. Kelly Megan can shoot himself today. That's not Megan. Their kids can kill themselves if they're terrorists. So can Sarah Wilson's kids. Bill Wilson can shoot himself today. I don't care. Dan un asco. They're disgusting. Ezio Rivera should eat a bag of rat poison for every time that he sexually harassed me and kill himself today. Gini Jandaliris, type how much towards Ezio Rivera. Yes, te doy mi culo luego por este comentario que le das a él. Te doy mi culo. Huh? Ew, so diga puti puerca, asco. Ew. total ew. I was laughing at them in disbelief. Well, Tiger, I'm like, he's being for real for Facebook in 2020? Ew, my posts are public and they don't care? Ew, qué asco, neta, Jenna Liris comiendo por culo de Andrew y los dos rolling in bed, like ya mismo alguien se mata porque él se lo está hostigando por Facebook y no tiene novio y nosotros aquí en esta cita comiendo juntos como pareja. ¡Wow! La gente mira cómo todos los miran. 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 Wow, todos los miran. Todos los miran. What else? I want to listen to Lily Son decided to shoot herself today. And kill herself today. Andrew Suarez should eat a pound of rat poisoning for every time that he's raped me and killed himself today. Kill himself. But he's already dead. For real.